parlance. Any doubt on this? Two things we are going to do. One, what if I implement what God told? That's one. But before that, I should know what he told. So in brief, we will see. He is telling, but what are my questions as Arjun? I am also struggling every day. Ask Prabhu. Morning till night fighting only in office. And I am thinking I am right. Other one is thinking I am right. But there are two kinds of people. One, they don't want to listen from anybody. They will work 50% extra. God conscious people are like that. They don't want to listen. I will do my best. Other classes, who cares? You can tell me what you like. I don't want to work. Huh? Like there are, two kinds of. There is one mode in mobile which is called Manmohan Singh mode. Manmohan Singh is our ex-prime minister. He never spoke anything. Silent mode. Other one is Narendra Modi mode. He's always on. So like this, now let me see what Krishna's. Now I am in the middle of battlefield. We all are in. If we think we are not in the middle of battlefield, we have a problem. Right? Anybody thinks they are not fighting every day? Fighting of words is more severe than the wounds created by. We are fighting much more severe. So let's see what he is telling. Krishna is telling me I am also not wanting to really fight, but what is he telling and what are my questions? So first we will say what is to be implemented from Bhagavad Gita. Then we will say if I implement, what is in it for me? Like in America they say, right? What is in it for me? Why should I do it? Unless there is some profit, it's all bogus. No point, right? Now, I am Arjun, I am asking. I don't like to work. Can I take sannyas and stop working? At least once a day I ask this question. I don't want to work. Please have mercy on me. I will stop working. You are telling Bhagavad Gita, all right, all okay, no problem. But my problem is I don't want to work. What is the answer from God? He says, Na karmanam anarambhan naishkramyam purushashnute na cha sannyasana teva siddhim samadhigacchati. He said, Na karmanam anarambhat. Arambha means to start the work. Anarambha means not to start the work. He said, Na karmanam anarambhat. Karma means work. Anarambhat means not to start. He is telling, if you do not start work, if you do not start doing work, what will happen? Nashkramyam purushashnute. Don't think that there will not be any reaction. Meaning what? If you do not start doing your own work, you will also still have a negative result. This I used to think. I don't like this work. Why should I do? Forget it. But he clearly said, you can see this. If students are there, they tell, I don't want to go to school. My duty. What will be the result? Nashkramyam purushashnute. Don't think result will not come. Result will come. It will be a negative result. Nacha sannyas na teva. If you stop working and give up everything, samsiddhim adhigacchati. Don't think you'll be perfect. You'll be completely imperfect. So basically what he's saying, you may think you don't like to work, but boss, you have to work. First. Clear? That's what he told Arjun. You have to fight. You have to work. Okay. Now I am saying, first time my question was, I don't like to work. Now he has answered. No, boss, you have to work. If you don't work, there will be a problem. There will be a bigger result waiting for you, which will be much more worse than working and getting some result. Okay. So I have to work, looks like. That's what he's telling. Now I am saying, but I don't like to work still. Who can force me? Prabhu can come and say, Prabhu, today you go office. If you don't go, I will see you. Or can I say, Prabhu, don't go to MasterCard today. I will make sure, don't worry, don't go. Who's there to force me? Arjun can ask the same question. I can ask the same question. Who can force me? I don't like to work. Can you answer Krishna? God. What is he saying? Nahi kaschit kshanam api jatu tishtati karmakrat. There is not even a second, my dear, where you can stop working. Forget you are saying I will, who can force me? Already you are working. Breathing is also working. Digestion is working. Everything is working only. So there is not even a second. Huh? Karyate hai vashah karma sarva prakrtir jayaguna. There are three modes of nature. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. Three modes. Everybody is one of the modes or in the middle of the modes, and they keep on fighting for, they are also fighting for supremacy. What to speak of us? They are also working. So he's saying the modes of nature will force you to work, my dear. And this you can see. See, there are communities, right? There is a business community. You tell them you don't do business. After some time, the person will start business. The person who's in teaching profession, you can tell him, no, please don't teach. It will come up. Naturally, it will come up. Nobody can stop working. So he's saying, Krishna is telling me, boss, your question itself is wrong. Not who can force. You are already being forced. You don't know about it. Interesting, eh? So my first question is solved. I don't want to work. I have to work. Second, I don't like to work. Who can force me? He's saying, boss, if you want no work, then you should be in the graveyard. No work there. Relax. Okay. So the qualities which you have acquired, everybody has some qualities. What is your, Rita? What's your job? Eh? Makeup artist. Now, if somebody tells Rita, you go and do accounting, what will happen to you? And if you tell accountant, go to and run beauty parlor. Why? Because the nature is that to do. So automatically the interest is developed. That is how different people are doing different kinds of work. Otherwise, everybody might be just doing beauty parlor, or everybody must be doing accounting, but everybody is doing. Mataji is ophthalmologist.
But from 10 years back, everyone is doing engineering.
10 years back?
Everyone is doing engineering.
See, I'll tell you, to alive is a big miracle. There are trillions of cells in this body, each one working perfectly, at least for some time. And for each cell, each kind of body part, there is a specialist who has to study. Ask doctor, how many years you must have studied? Minimum 10 years, if not 12.
And still they will say.
And still they still want to learn more. See? So how come? How come I never, my science was very weak. But Prabhu's engineer, the science very good. That is modes of nature. So Krishna answered first thing, sorry, you don't like work, you don't have a choice, you have to work. If you don't work, your call, but I am telling you, you will get a negative result. Number one. Number two, you don't like to work, who can force? Wrong question. You are forced every day. You are forced to get up. Can you sleep 24/7 for 1 week? No, who is forcing you? Sleep, no. Right? Okay, so two questions answered. Now I am saying, okay, I will work. At least that much I have reached. I have no choice, I will work. I am just trying to save my honor. Anyway, I have to work. Why saying this? Now I will say, but I will do what I feel like doing. Next question. Okay, you are telling me to do work. You are also telling me nature will force you. I will do whatever I feel like doing. Okay? This is my question to God. Arjun must have asked this question. Correct? I hope it's not out of context for you. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Now Krishna is telling it is not that simple, my dear. You just can't do what you feel like doing. There's a problem. This is Bhagavad Gita. What he said? Karmano hai api bodhavyam. Bodhavyam means you should know. Karmano, you should know what is karma. Bodhavyam cha vikarmanaha. You should know what is vikarma. Akarmanascha bodhavya. You should know akarma. Gahana karmano gati. You should know that the karmana gahano gati, the how the results will come from the work done by you is very subtle and not easily understood. Don't think you will do what you feel like doing, because there are three types of work. One is karma. He said bodhavyam, you should know. Bodh means to know. Karma means work. You should know what is normal work. That is actually sakama work. That is the work for material desires. He said you should know what is material desire work. Second, bodhavyam cha vikarmana. You should know what is vikarma. What is a bad karma? What is a normal karma to satisfy my senses? I want to buy Rolls Royce. That is okay. But you see, camel eats the thorn. Then what happens in the mouth? Blood comes. And the camel finds it very tasty. Arey Baba, your blood only. Similarly, normal work is like that. I want to buy Rolls Royce. How much I have to sweat first? Rolls Royce may come, may not come, is a secondary issue, but I have to slog myself so much. I am eating my own blood. That Rolls Royce is my blood only. Don't forget. Yes or no? Logical, right? So he's saying, God is telling, okay, you are telling you will do whatever you feel like doing. But before that, let me give you have three choices. What is that called? MCQs. Multiple choice questions. You have three MCQs. You can choose whichever you want. Everything will be covered in these three. But you cannot say, I will do whatever I feel like. But he was kind enough to tell, if you do what will happen. So he said, either you can do normal work, meaning you can do some work for satisfying your own desires, your senses, sense gratification. Sakam karma means I will do something, I want something. That is one type of work. Second is said, if you do bad work, hurt somebody, that is vikarma. Third is akarma. I will do the work, but material reaction will not come to you. He said three choices you have. First one, for sense gratification work. I want iPhone. iPhone is not bad if it is put to use properly. Otherwise, tomorrow problem. So one is for my sense gratification. If I do, that is one type. He said you have one choice. You are asking, I will do whatever I feel like. Okay, you can do. First, you can either do for your sense gratification. Second, you can do bad karma. You kill somebody, you hurt somebody, you do this, you do that, some problem you create. That also. And last one is you do the work. That is the art of work. But you will not get a reaction. Material reaction will not come to you. If I don't get material reaction, then I am safe. That is the safest type of work. It doesn't mean that I will have to starve or anything. I will still have the same opulence, what I had before. But anxiety will not be there. See, the whole purpose of whatever we are doing is to get away from anxiety and be in bliss. That is the idea of anything which we do. Otherwise, we don't want to do only. So if you do akarma, there will be peace and bliss because anxiety will not be there. So for example, if you go to office, morning you say, God, I have resigned. Mentally, don't tell the boss. Otherwise, he'll accept resignation. Mentally, you say, and at the end of the day, you said, boss, you gave me, God, you gave me this job, I have done your job. Now look at it, there is no loss in this, no diminution in this. Why? If you don't do the work properly anyway, he will force you to resign, your boss. Now you have resigned. See, I'll tell you one secret. If you do what is genuinely right, okay, then whatever may be the result, you will have the satisfaction you decided. But if you do what somebody else told you and then you get a reaction, then it is very painful. Most of the time, people will put their agenda in your mind and they will make you do something. No, you do what you feel is right. Honesty is the best politics. Because whosoever it may be owner, they will be like shivering in front of you, heart of heart, not outside. Outside you have to shiver. Inside they will, because you don't know when he will say something so truthful, because truth is God. Nobody can. Of course, you should not unnecessarily also speak the truth, just to disturb somebody. That's what the example is when Vidura was there, right? When Vidura came, at that point in time, he did not inform God has left the world. And now, because he said already people are suffering so much, why give them more misery by telling more miserable things? You don't do that part. Bad news travels faster without internet. Ages it is happening. Who had publicized that Shukdev Goswami is going to give a discourse? All the sages reached there. This is amazing. So he said, boss, there are three types. Let me be conscious of the time. 9 o'clock. 15 more minutes I'll take. Maybe we can do second part, maybe next time. So he said there are three types of work. Choose carefully. One, if you do for your own senses, it will have a reaction. If you eat too much of sugar, or something, you may have indigestion. That's sense gratification. Second is, if you do bad work, automatically reaction will come. Third, if you do some work, there is a kind of a work which you do, you will not get a material reaction. It will give you free from anxiety. That is akarma. He said you can do. So he said, no, you must know what's karma, what's vikarma, what's akarma before deciding what to work. Don't just jump on doing some work. Okay, we discussed this. I'll skip part this already. So there are three tax activities. Karma, this is the karma which is for my sense gratification. See, some sense gratification we will be doing. That's the only reason why we are here. If we had zero desire of material, this thing, we wouldn't be here. So there is no problem. But do it in such a way that same first one, second one is of course out of question because it is bad work. The first work can be converted into third work. Karma, the sense gratification can be converted into a karma. That is what the message is. How? If you do the same activity instead of my senses for God senses, for God consciousness, for keeping him, for Krishna in the center, then same thing becomes a karma. How? Suppose I am eating everyday food for my sense gratification, for belly satisfaction. That is first category. But same food, if I offer it to the Lord and then I eat, then it is the last one. So same thing can be converted. So he's saying choose carefully. How you want to do is your call. Okay. Now I am saying, okay, maybe there are three types of karma, but I would like to do what I like. Who can stop me? Okay, you are telling me there are three types. Okay, this type, this type, this type. I will do what I feel like. Who can stop me? So then Krishna is telling Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Karmana Dayanev Netrena Jantu Dehopapattaye Striya Pravishta Udara Pumsoreta Kanashraya. He said, okay, you do what you feel like doing. But basis the work which you do in your next life, you will be put in the womb of that mother, the kind of work which you are doing. So for example, if you were drinking too much alcohol, then in the next life, you may be put into the womb of a mother where it is full of liquor only and your life will be lost. If you are interested in only swimming, you will be put into the womb of a mother fish. So you can. So choose your work carefully. Nobody is forcing, but he has given information. Striya pravishta udarao. In the womb you will be put according to the activity which you do. So we are very fortunate we are born in this human body. Because if we are in a dog's body, either we can be in dog consciousness or God consciousness. Prabhupada said this. So he has given the information. Okay, maybe there are 3 types of karmas, but be careful. If you do any kind of work, the result will be you will enter into the womb of a woman through the particle of the male semen to assume a particular type of body. Okay. And then be ready for demonic species of life. I will go ahead because time is of the essence. 9 o'clock already. Okay, so I am saying, but if I work, you have told me 3 types of work. But if I work, it will cause bondage. You are telling it will give me reaction. I don't want to. I should. Therefore, I should not work because it will unnecessarily put me into bondage. Therefore, he gives the recipe of converting sakam karma, the sense gratification work, to how to convert that into a karma. He said, yagyartho karma nyatra lokoyam karma bandhana. Unless you do work for God, Krishna, you will be tied up in the result of what activity you do. It's very clear. And this is logical. It's not something mythological. It is very practical. For example, what we work for, that is the result we get. You work for money, you get money. You work for food, you get food. You work for education, you get degree. So if you work for God, what will you get? Logic. Because he is not somewhere outside, he is sitting inside. Ishwar sar bhutanam hridya se arjun tishtati. Sarvasya chaha hridhi sannivishto. I am sitting inside everybody's heart. So what kind of consciousness we want, that kind of work we can choose. So he said, okay, if you want to be free from bondage, no problem. Do work for me, that is for God. Tadarthe karma kaunteya mukta sanga samachara. By doing this, no bondage. So for example, if I have done very nice work, will you, Prabhuji, get promotion? If I have done very good work in my office, will you get promotion?
Whoever does, I want promotion.
Okay, that is also.
That's
So,
what I want.
but will you get? You will not get. Now I do very poor work in office. Will you be sacked? I will be sacked. This is logic, right? For whom you work, that person has to bear the consequence. I worked for myself. Correct? I worked for myself. Who has to bear the consequence? Myself. Now if I work for God, who will bear the consequence? But conditions apply. You cannot say, I will do vikarma, I will hurt somebody, now you pay the price. No, sorry, boss. Yes.
But Prabhu, you work with people who are related to you, sometimes even they have to bear the consequences.
Yes. That is how the relatives are coming close to us. If I have to suffer, God will put so much thought in you to trouble me. This is a fact. And the living entities are helpless. They will be forced through boss, through this. Bhagavatam tells us that we think that I am sustaining my family, this, that. No. For generating, parents are there. For maintenance, people are working. For cause of death, snake, scorpion, accident, all that is there. It's already there. It's just a reason. So therefore, he said, if you do work for me, that's all. Then no problem. I will bear the consequences, provided at least you don't do vikarma. If you do bad work, then you cannot work for me. You cannot say, somebody can say, I'll do vikarma, boss, now you pay the price. That is not going to happen. That is very, very clear. So he is very clear. If you do vikarma, somebody can say, I will do like this. See, you see, the one who is you have seen the dancers are there. Somebody is playing the drums and somebody is dancing. In the beginning, the person will not be able to dance properly. The beat, they'll be offbeat. Tabla, if you are playing, they'll be offbeat. But once that person becomes excellent and knows the beat, even if they want, they cannot go offbeat. Like in the office, if you are used to working from right hand will work for you. Like that.
Like a soldier, if he uses government's gun and kills neighbor,
Ah.
government will not say, "Why, okay, don't worry, I'm there."
That is the answer. God is saying, just do for me. So you just act for me. Don't do acting, you act. Actually, acting will also help if you do acting for God, because that also will eventually. Okay. So now we have seen this. So should we take it in one more session, because it's already 9:05, because this is going to be a, I'll take this one last page and then we'll go to second part next time. So we can try to do a karma, but act without material result. We can try to do in 3 ways. I will not get the reaction. That I can do in 3 ways. What are the ways? First, I can do Nishkam Karma. That is the Karma Yoga. I don't want anything from anybody. But in this age, it is impossible to do like that. That is the banyan tree I was mentioning. Somewhere some desire will come. Yes, I want something. Another one more very secret is there. I may not want anything. Okay. But the result will still come. Suppose Prabhu says, I am going to do this work in office. I don't want anything. Still salary will come. Despite not wanting it, correct? Because the other person doesn't know you do. If they come to know, they will stop that also. But you will still get. Now that money which you have received, you may use it for sense gratification. So then again trapped. So this Karma Yoga in the purest form, I will do work, I don't want anything, is extremely difficult. Number one. Number two, I can say people are coming in this world and they are going. Nobody is mine. That is the Gyan Marg. Everybody came alone, everybody left alone. If I do through that route a karma, then I will not do any work. If nobody is mine, why should I do any work? Then first rule applies. If you don't do work, negative result will come. You cannot do that. Then you can say, I will do my prescribed duties. So that is what, if you follow the prescribed duties, then, so if I am if my mental attitude is accounting, I'll do that. Parlor, education for children, IT, doctor, whatever it's a prescribed. It's by nature it is given. So you do that, offering it to God, then the result will not hurt. Result will still come. Money will still come, but anxiety will not come with that. So what is the proof? Proof is we should try to do it. Pehle istemal karo. First try to do it and then we will see what happens. But one thing is for sure, if not 100%, at least 10% reduction in anxiety will be there. That for definite it is there. Okay, Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. We will continue next time. So right now we are still seeing what if I implemented Bhagavad Gita. So first I am going through what to implement and how to implement. That is we are going through. Then we will see if I implement, what will be the result. That is the concluding part we will see. Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Anant Koti Vaishnava Vrand ki jai.
Recording चालू है.
It's on?
Yeah.
Okay, so stop how to Prabhuji here.
कोई square वाला बना.
This is stop share.
Stop share. नीचे square वाला बना. No, below that. Got it कर दिया और नीचे है ना. Clear. हाँ.